Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how.
Aloha, brothers. We here at Locals with Drew's Salamangreat deck profile for what month is it? February 2019. It's almost March, actually. March is like a week from now. Yeah, like something like that. Anyway, so yeah, we're here with Drew's Salamangreat deck profile. Drew, how long you been playing this deck, though?
I've been playing it online for about 2.5, 3 weeks now, and I just picked up the deck and paper for about a week ago, and it has been an absolute blast. I've been enjoying the hell out of this deck. It is so fun.
Language, you'll get booted off my channel if you don't watch your language. Anyway, how about them Ash Blossoms, though?
Yeah, the Ash reprint is it's also such a really good way to break into competitive Yu-Gi-Oh! If you are actively trying to break into competitive Yu-Gi-Oh! This is a great structure to do that.
Yeah, Ash reprints are always nice. They're the way. Anyway, yeah, that's basically it for the little intro thingy-mabobber. How about that deck?
You play 3-Lady Debug. So what it does is when it's normal summon, you add a level 3 Cyverse from your deck to your hand. Your whole deck is Cyverse monsters, and all of them besides 2 fit the requirements. You're usually searching this one though, Gazelle. So this one does is when it's normal or special summoned, you send a Salamangreat card from your deck to the graveyard, and then if a Salamangreat you control leaves the field, you can special summon this from your hand. And each of the effects are hard once per turn. So we play 3 Spinny. So what Spinny does is you can discard it to target a Salamangreat, and it gets 500 attack. And then while he's in your graveyard, you can special summon him back if you control a Salamangreat monster, but banish him when he leaves the field. The restriction doesn't really come up unless you have to do link plays with him.
Because you're making the rank 3 dude anyway.
Yeah. 3 Foxy. So what this one does is when he normal summons, he's area 0, and then he has a graveyard effect says if there's a face-up spell trap on the field, you can discard a card and summon him back, and then pop a face-up spell trap, and you can only use each effect once per turn, only once that turn. And as for the one-ofs, you're playing 1 Jaguar and 1 Falco. Falco is your Zephyros. While he's in your graveyard, you can bounce a Salamangreat monster to summon him. And then Jaguar, when he's in your graveyard, you can shuffle back a Salamangreat to special summon him.
What was that card we were talking about that you might consider the Salamangreat?
Foul's another one some people play. I personally don't like it, but it's a level 4. It says when a Salamangreat is normal special summon, you get to special summon it. Basically, it just lets you make Baguska or Abyss Dweller plays.
Yeah, if you want to make like rank 4s, you can play it.
If you want to play the rank 4s, you can. But so for some other extenders, I'm playing 2 Crusadia Ouroborea. So what Ouroborea allows you to do is it's a level 3 tuner, so it allows you to make a Brionac. It also is just another level extender because it lets you make some Rosh Stallion. As for the hand traps, I'm running 3 Ash Blossom and Joyous Ring.
Why though?
I mean, it's the most generic hand trap we have in the game right now.
I'm kidding. I know why you play them.
2 DD Crow. DD Crow has actually been really good for me in testing. Against the mirror match, where I've played a lot of the mirror match, this thing is just insane because you just banish their Jaguar and they just can't play. And then 2 Veiler. Nothing really here to explain. I've considered playing the 3rd Veiler, but it hasn't really come up enough to where I would want a 3rd Veiler, so we're just sticking with 2. So for the spells, I'm playing 3 Circle. Circle is your Rhoda, and it's also with Forbidden Lands, but only for monster effects. You're playing 3 Twin Twisters. Because all of your Salamangreats besides Gazelle have graveyard effects, getting them into the graveyard somehow is good, and also just clearing annoying back row is really good. And also for your one-ofs, you're playing 1 Sanctuary. This is what lets you reincarnate Link, as it's called, into a second Summit Wolf or Helio or Balinx. 1 Fusion of Fire. This is always treated as a Salamangreat card, so you can search it off Gazelle or add it off Foxy.
Oh, I did not know that.
And it lets you make Bachmara. And also, you can use any monsters anywhere on the field. So if you're playing the mirror match, you can just use your opponent's Helio or their Summit Wolf and their Mirage Stallion to make your Valkyrie and just kill them.
It's a super poly.
Yeah. That's a searchable
super poly.
Will of the Salamangreat, I'm 50-50 on this card. Like, I liked it when it was good, but when it's bad, it's bad. Like it's really bad when it's bad. So it's Monster Reborn, or it's someone's one from your hand, and it also has a Soul Charge effect. So it's like, it's okay, like it's definitely good, but I just feel like it's too narrow sometimes. And then one reinforcement of the army, because Ouroboros is a warrior, so you can search it. And then for the traps, you're playing 2 Roar. Roar is your Inferno Break for the deck. You can hit monster, spell trap monster effects. And then if you control a Salamangreat Link monster, you can reset it. 1 Rage. Rage is kind of like your Icarus attack of the deck. You can target a Salamangreat monster you control that's its materials were the same name as itself, and then you can pop that many cards on the field. So usually by the end of your combo you can pop 2 cards, which, I mean, getting rid of 2 of their cards for 1 of yours is pretty good because of how math works. And then you're playing a small Solemn package.
What if we can't math?
Well, it seems like, why are you playing Yu-Gi-Oh then?
I mean, I can still play True Draco and not know how to math.
You're playing a small Solemn package, you're playing 2 Solemn Strike, 1 Solemn Warning, and then 1 Solemn Judgment.
That's a god card.
And then that's it for the main deck. So for the extra deck, you're earning 3 copies of Balinx. This one adds Sanctuary and protects your stuff. While it's in the graveyard, you can just banish your protect stuff. 3 Summit Wolves. When a monster is normal or special summon to a zone he points to, you add a fire monster, keep that in mind, back to your hand, so you can add Ash Blossom back. Also, if he's summoned using another one of himself, you can add a Salamangreat Spell Trap to your hand. Each of those affects once per turn. 2 Leos. When he's Link summoned, you shuffle a card back, and then if you use another one of him to make another one, you get to target a monster in your graveyard and target a monster your opponent controls. The monster your opponent controls becomes the attack of the monster you target in your graveyard. So you, like, typically you target like a DD Crow or a Valor in your graveyard and like one of their big guys, and then it becomes 0 and then you just kill them. 2 Mirage Stallion. Stallion is kind of like your MX Saber Invoker. It summons any Salamangreat from your deck, but it locks you into Fire Monster, the effects of Fire Monsters for the rest of the turn.
That doesn't really matter, though.
Doesn't matter in here because we're only playing Fire Monsters in the main deck besides your hand traps, and you're not going to use hand traps on your first turn anyways. And when he's
summon Ash Blossom.
When you use him to use him for the Link summon of a Salamangreat Link monster, you get to bounce a monster your opponent controls. And then for like the decks like Boral Sword per se, or just like their OTK piece, Valkyrie. Valkyrie, he gains attack equal to the combined attack of half the materials used for him. So if you use like a Heat Leo and a Phoenix or something, it's gonna gain 1150 plus 950. And then when he battles a monster whose attack is different than its original attack, he doubles his attack and damage calc. And then for some other just generic cards, I'm playing 2 Phoenix, 1 Cerberus, and then 1 Brionic. Brionic has actually been, like, it's been really good for me in testing. It did not come up today at all. This was kind of just like a concession I made to Thunder Dragon, because this deck kind of struggles against Thunder Dragon. Like, Rage doesn't do anything against Thunder Dragon. Like, Stallion can bounce one of their Colossus, but it doesn't help if you have, if they have like 2 or 3. So I just want to have a way to just like answer all the Colossuses at once.
Well, anyway, guys, while I convince this guy to play Helmet, you guys have a wonderful afternoon, and I will see you guys next time. It's me, it's that DMD, and your boy is encouraging you to be healthy and play Helmet. Always protect your head and your neck. Peace out.
Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know